Let's talk about the difference between a freelance virtual assistant and a virtual assistant that works for companies. Now, this can be very confusing because technically as a freelance virtual assistant, you can still work for legitimate companies, not just solopreneurs or entrepreneurs or coaches or things like that. I think the biggest difference is number one, when you're working for a company as a, let's call it an assistant that works virtually, okay? Not a freelancer. You are expected to work probably a certain amount of hours each week during a certain time. Let's say Tuesday and Thursday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. They expect you to be available to them during those times. As if you work as a freelancer, you determine when you want to work. Let's say I have my kids home with me and I can only work from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. every night because that's what works for me, then that's what I do. It doesn't matter when the company wants me to work. I decide when I'm going to work, but I just make sure that whatever work they have, I get done. That's what makes freelancing so amazing, because you can either do it full time or you could do it alongside any other job that you have. If you already work for two companies part time and you want to work for another company as a freelancer, aka making your own hours, you can absolutely do that. And my recommendation would be to think about the things that you're already doing for this current business and start advertising your services on social media, whether that be TikTok or Instagram or even Facebook, and start telling people you're a virtual assistant, you're available to entrepreneurs, and what kind of services or things you can help them with so that they understand how they can work with you. And also keep in mind, as a freelancer, you are probably going to be charging a lot more than these companies are already paying you. For example, they're paying you $15 or $18 an hour to be their virtual assistant. The same exact thing that you're doing for them, you could charge as a freelancer $30, $35 an hour. And the reason for the increase in price for the same thing is twofold. Number one, you're a freelancer, so you're actually saving them money because they don't have to pay unemployment insurance. They don't have to pay for any benefits for you. They don't have to pay for anything. But on the flip side, the reason that you're going to charge more is because you have to pay for some of that stuff. You need to set aside for self-employment taxes and just regular taxes. So for me, I set aside 30%. I would get with your tax accountant and figure out what would be right for you. But usually that's like a good marker is 30% of whatever you're getting paid should be set aside for taxes.